Former President Donald Trump is back in Washington, D.C. today for the first time since he left office. Of course, the January 6th committee is deep into its investigation into Mr. Trump's role in the insurrection. Meantime, the women who've spoken out against the former president are being hailed for risking everything to do what they say is right. In fact, one just became a co-host on The View.
It's official. Alyssa Farah Griffin is the new co-host of The View, chosen to replace Meghan McCain as the conservative voice on the show after a year-long search. Griffin was Donald Trump's White House communications director, but turned on her old boss and is cooperating with the January 6th committee.
I wouldn't support Donald Trump again. Our country needs to go a different direction.
Along with Cassidy Hutchinson and Sarah Matthews, the three young former Trump staffers have faced abuse from Trump supporters. "You are a blanking traitor," goes one nasty threat. Trump personally attacked Hutchinson, writing, "Her body language is that of a total bull blank artist."
Donald Trump and his mostly guys are going to be there attacking them because they feel they can intimidate women.
Former Republican Congresswoman Barbara Comstock says the women have formed a sisterhood to support each other.
They know they're going to get attacked, but I'm so proud of them that they've done the right thing.
There have been threats to my life made. There's been threats to my family.
Olivia Troy, a former Mike Pence staffer, is also a member of the sisterhood.
We're always stronger when we're together, when you're trying to stand up to the bully, and that's certainly what this feels like.
Meanwhile, Trump returned to Washington, D.C. today for the first time since his final day in office, January 20th, 2020, when he snubbed the Biden inauguration and stormed off to Florida with Melania at his side.
A real pleasure to be with you.
He was the guest of honor at a conservative conference as he attempts to shore up his waning support following the damning January 6th hearings. Last night, President Biden, who is still recovering from COVID, blasted Trump's behavior in an address to a law enforcement conference.
For 3 hours, the defeated former president of the United States watched it all happen as he sat in the comfort of the private dining room next to the Oval Office. While he was doing that, brave law enforcement officers are subject to the medieval hell.
Trump is also under fire today from 9/11 families who are slamming him for hosting Saudi Arabia's new golf tour at his Bedminster, New Jersey golf club this weekend. Terry Strada's husband Tom was killed on that terrible day in 2001.
The fact that former President Trump is doing this, who is a New Yorker and claimed to have all of this empathy and sympathy for the 9/11 families. Well, clearly he doesn't. If he had a sympathetic bone in his body, he wouldn't have allowed a tournament to be held in his golf course.